This video is part of an educational series on Hunter Panel's tapered polyiso installation. This segment covers what a roof sump is, the differences between a field fabricated and prefabricated sump, and how they are installed. What is a tapered drain sump? A roof sump is the section of tapered panels directly surrounding a drain in a roofing system. The sump, like the other tapered panels of a system, using elevation changes, help direct water to a drain. The sump is the final place water flows in a series of tapered valley panels before reaching the drain. Sumps are available in two forms, prefabricated or field fabricated. What is a field fabricated sump and how is it installed? Many installers choose to field fabricate sumps. This adds time and labor, and increases the amount of waste produced, adding to disposal costs. A sump is comprised of 4 valley panels. Each valley panel is comprised of 2 valley pieces, each cut from a separate tapered panel. The valley pieces are paired low side to low side to create a trough directing water to the intersection of the 2 panels and along it to the drain. To complete a sump, you need 8 tapered panels. On this diagram, HP stands for high point, indicating the thicker side of the panel, and LP stands for low point, indicating the thinner side of the panel. Each piece is cut in half, corner to corner. When a board is cut in half, the result is 2 types of pieces, one having 2 high points and 1 low point. This piece is a valley piece, and is used in the construction of a sump. The other piece has 2 low points and 1 high. This piece is discarded, as it is not needed in the construction of the sump. Once you create the 4 valleys for your sump, it is time to determine the proper sump position. Begin by measuring the distances from the center of your drain to the 2 different walls running perpendicular to each other. Then subtract 4 feet from each measurement. Use these differences to measure each wall to find your first corner. This should be the place where the 2 measurements would touch. This is the position of the first corner of the sump. Now measure the corner 8 feet in both directions, parallel to the walls. Use your initial measurements to ensure a consistent distance from the walls. The points at which your 8-foot measurements end provide the second and third corners. Chalk a line between your 3 corners. Now you have the starting outline for your sump. Take the first valley panel and lay the low end at the drain, and line the edges with the 2 high corners along your guideline. Lay all the panels in this same way. Install all panels snug against their adjacent panel. Continue this process until all 8 valley pieces are in place. Once your valleys are laid, cut your drain hole. Now that you have seen how a field fabricated sump is installed, we will show you the prefabricated sump installation process. What is a prefabricated sump and how is it installed? Hunter Panel's Hinge target sump is a pre-cut, ready to install 8 by 8 foot factory assembled sump. When folded out, it is ready to install and complete the job as a single panel. There's no waste. Concentric circles imprinted on the Hinge target sump aid in cutting out the space for the drain. Hunter Panel's Hinge target sump saves time and labor, reduces waste and dumpster costs, and with distinctive packaging is easily recognized on a job site. To install, begin by following the steps shown in the video at 150, where we found the proper position for our sump. You do not need to do any of the steps prior to that point, as Hunter Panel's Hinge target sump is complete and ready to use. Unfold the Hunter Panel's Hinge target sump and match a corner to each of the corners of your outline. Next, we will cut a hole for your drain. Measure your drain first in order to get the correct circumference. The target markings on the Hinge target sump are there to help in centering your drain hole. Before securing your sump, make sure your distances to the walls are consistent to make sure you are square to the wall. You want to be square to the wall in order to prevent having to cut panels at an angle later on, against the wall's edge. Hunter Panels' Hinge target sump are available in a variety of thicknesses and slopes to accommodate different job conditions. Flexible starts at the drain at either 1/2 inch or 1 inch. Greater thicknesses may be achieved by installing a base layer under the sump. To achieve an FM Class 1 assembly, 1 1/2 inch starts are available. X Panels sump equals 1 inch base layer, minimum 1 1/2 inch start. Hunter Panels also manufactures a 4x4 foot pre-assembled sump. To learn more about Hunter Panels' pre-cut tapered products, please check out the following literature or go to our website, hunterpanels.com. Hunter Panels manufactures energy-efficient polyiso insulation for commercial roofs. Hunter Panels' Tapered Design Department will help in all facets of your design process, from startup to design assistance and CAD. Whatever it takes is our motto. We are here to help.